My Old Friend Death, Part 1, Age 7. When you are a child, the world seems abundant. The only end you know is that accompanied by the setting sun and a warm blanket. Death is not a consideration. It doesn't seem a possibility. That is, until it rears its ugly head. I first discovered death when my grandmother passed. My parents tried to console me, delivering platitudes involving an afterlife with God. Even then, I wondered how we knew about heaven, crying myself to sleep the night before the service. The day of the funeral opened my eyes to the realities of life. For the first time, I saw my father cry. For the first time, my mother revealed the face of depression. With the eulogies concluded, our family moved to a hall of food and refreshments. I asked to stay in the church, and for some reason, they adhered to my wishes. Maybe they realized how badly the death had impacted me. Nonetheless, it took me by surprise when an old man sat to my left. I ignored him for a while, hoping he would leave. I didn't recognize his wrinkled face and stark white hair, so I wondered if he was an estranged relative. His tattered suit and mottled hands left me unsettled, so I tried my best to pray, or at least pretend to. Sitting on the pew, struggling to understand why my grandma was gone, the old man seemed to read my mind as he spoke. "It's okay to be scared," his husky voice remarked. For many, the fear of death is the greatest of them all. With tears rolling down my face, I looked over and remained silent. The man continued. "She lived a long life, a good one, I'd say. You may not accept it today. Heck, you may avoid it for years. But one day, you will understand that this is the way it goes." He went on for a while, offering words that seemed to be a mix of comfort and harsh truths. He scared me, but I listened intently. In the end, everyone you know goes away, and then it's your turn. As shy as I was, a specter of confidence propelled a single question. Stammering through my words, I wanted to know who he was, how he knew my grandmother. Despite my stutter, he seemed intrigued by my inquiry and replied chillingly, "Today, we meet for the first time. I thought I'd see her sooner, but she's one tough cookie." Failing to understand, I ran out the church in search of my parents. With a thundering shout, the old man called my name as I reached the exit. Stopping in my tracks, I paused for a moment to hear his parting words. "See you soon.